everyone, it's Jennifer from Flux. In this Yarn 101, we're going to be taking a closer look at Sibilla from Adriafil. This is yarn from Italy. It's very luxurious, and special thanks to the folks at Adriafil for sending this yarn to us all the way from Italy so that we can check it out on these Yarn 101s. Now, I'm going to take this label out because I want to unwind this a little bit and show you the strand. This is a really fun yarn. It's super soft. It's very lightweight and kind of cloud-like. So if we unwrap it a little bit, you can see it has a very unique texture. It's almost sort of like an eyelash or even like mohair-esque, but it also has these irregular twists creating these loops. So it has almost like this darker thread, and you can, let me just pull it apart a little bit so you can see. You can see this thread that's wrapped around the ply, and then there's these little fibers that stick out. So this makes for a really fun and unique project, and it's very chunky, so it also yields a quick project as well. Now let's look at the yarn label. For the knitters, they recommend an 8mm US 11 knitting needle. It's considered super chunky yarn, and it's hand wash only. And it comes in 8 colors. I'm going to go ahead and show you those colors now. I have this really pretty blue. It's almost like a denim color. And if we pull the yarn apart, before we look at the colors, I just wanted to also share, if you look closely, I don't know if you can see this, there are little teeny tiny silver sequins throughout it. And they're very small, and the yarn is very chunky, so they're not too over the top or glittery looking. They're just subtly here and there throughout the strand. So let's go ahead. It comes in a lot of pretty colors, 8, and I'm going to go ahead and show you those now. So I have here, this is the 54 colorway called Petrol Blue. And like I mentioned before, it's a little bit of a kind of a heather denim color. The little eyelash looking fibers are gray, and then there's these little teeny tiny sequins through it, like I mentioned before. So each ball of this is 50 grams, 40 meters, and a little over 43 yards. So 43.74 to be exact if you use yardage. And the fiber content is 40% acrylic, 32% nylon, 11% wool, and 10% polyester, and 7% cotton. So there's a lot of different fibers happening here, and it makes for a really soft, kind of plushy yarn. Okay, so those are the kind of nuts and bolts about the yarn, the stats, if you will. Now you can go to www.adriafil.com and see more patterns with this yarn to see how it kind of stitches up. Check out all the colors. And that's it. That is Sibilla from Adriafil. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure and click the subscribe button to get all the latest Flux video updates. Thanks again.